According to National Geographic World, 100 elephants are being killed on a daily basis, putting this beautiful creature at the brink of extinction. Rhinos also face the same fate as a result of diabolic poachers who kill them. Elephants and rhinos are not just the only animals who face this fate. Lions, giraffe, and every other wildlife games also face this terrifying ordeal of these poachers, which brings the need for reserves to keep these nature's gifts from extinction. So all the way from Asaba Delta State, Southeast Nigeria, I took a trip to Bauchi State, Northeast Nigeria, a place with beautiful landscape and the home of Yankari Game Reserve, only reserve in the whole of Nigeria just in search of wildlife. So we arrived Yankari very late at night and didn't get the chance to do anything on the first day. Good day, viewers. I am the CEO of Lisbon Motion Pictures Nigeria Limited, Lisbon Productions in short form. We are here live in Bauchi State, Yankari Game Reserve to be precise, to do a kind of compilation documentary of all what makes Bauchi State, one of the greatest tourism centers.
Good morning to you. Welcome to Yankari Game Reserve. My name is Nasiru Mohammed. I want to brief you on brief about Yankari Game Reserve. Yankari Game Reserve established in 1956 and it was opened to the public in 1962. In the reserve, we have the total land area of Yankari Game Reserve. The total land area is 2,244.10 square kilometers. And in the reserve, we have 52 different species of mammals. And the kind of mammal species that we have like lions, elephants, hyena, buffaloes, western hartebeest, waterbug, bushbug, round antelope, and others. We have 17 species of reptiles. The kind of reptile species that we have like monitor lizard, crocodile, python, cobra, hoop adder, and others. We have 7 amphibians. We have 26 different species of fishes. We have 350 different species of birds. The kind of bird species that we have like long-tailed stallion, Abyssinian roller, hadada, ibis, secretary bird, lizard, buzzard, saddlebill stork, hammerkop, Senegal parrot, and others. So in the reserve, we have about 536 different species of plant species. So the kind of plant species that we have like Combrantum gasalensis, Combrantum mole, Teleopsis habensis, Kigelia africana, Abselia africana, Haya senegalensis, Azadrata indica, Temerendus indica, and Algecius leucopus, and others. So in Yankari Game Reserve, we have 3 types of vegetation, or let me say savanna. We have Sudan savanna, and we are now within the Sudan savanna location. We have woodland savanna, and we have Guinea savanna. And in the reserve, we have some historical places. Just like we have the place called Ampara Iron Smelting Phoenix. That is where the ancient people are smelting iron before. And we have the place called Duke Wells. The wells is like reservoir. It's where the ancient people dug it by themselves to fresh water during their traveling world. And the number of the wells is about 132 wells in numbers. There are some underground interconnected. So in the reserve, we have the place called Marshall Caves. The caves is where the ancient people had themselves during slavery. And the caves number is about 59. There are some single caves, there are some interconnected, just like Roman Palos. There are some even upstairs. And they dug the caves on the sandstone rock, or let me say sedimentary rock. And in Yankari Game Reserve, we have about 5 natural springs. 5 natural springs. And among the 5 natural springs that we have, only one is the largest and develop among them. That is a wiki warm spring. That is where people doing swim. And the wiki warm spring temperature is 31.1 degrees Celsius. So as the water is gushing out from under rock at wiki, per day, total liters of water that will be gushing out from under that rock at wiki warm spring is 100 million liters that they will gushing out per day. 100 million liters that they will gushing out per day. So we have Guana warm spring. Guana warm spring temperature is 32 degrees Celsius. We have Dimil warm spring. Dimil have 35 degrees Celsius temperature. We have Maulgo warm spring. Maulgo have 32.1 degrees Celsius temperature. And we have Tungan Maliki. Tungan Maliki is cold spring among the 5 spring that we have. So all those our spring, they are in different location inside the reserve. So in Yankari Game Reserve, seeing our species of mammal here in Yankari is not like zoo, because they can move from one place to another just on their own natural habitat.
So after a long distance on the van, without seeing any wildlife, we decided to continue on foot to a nearby water body to see if we could catch a glimpse of animals that usually come to drink from this water body. But unfortunately, we didn't find any animal at the site. Tungan Nalike is the smallest of all the water bodies in the Yankari. The water pumps itself from the ground and flows into a bigger water body. So we headed further into the forest with hopes of seeing wildlife games. And after driving for some kilometers into the forest, we spotted a water buck. This excited us, and our hopes of seeing more animals grew bigger. Then we saw a red monkey. We visited every water body in the forest to see if we could be lucky enough to see any carnivorous animal or maybe an elephant. But to our disappointment, we didn't see any. So we kept on searching.
He brought us to see the river and then probably to get across the bridge. Then on getting here, we met a broken bridge. You understand? That is to say we can't cross to the other side. But we can as well detour this place, to catch a sight of it from another angle. And that's what we're doing now. That's what we want to do now. So I just hope we're moving safely here. I hope there's no dangerous animal around here. This axis now, because I'm afraid. What if lions, bumps into us now? What do we do? You in particular, what do you do?
Within the place where we do normally see lion here in this reserve. Once we reach the places, by then we're inside the truck.
Okay.
We cannot drop down.
Drop from that truck.
Places,
Yes. Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
Because once if we met with lion, by the time that we're inside the truck, nothing will happen.
Okay. Unless we jump down from the vehicle.
Yeah.
Okay. Now this is not the area. This is not the axis for the lions.
Yeah.
You understand? So from here now, we are moving to that axis where we can see lions, where we see lions. You understand? So let's follow us, join us on this tour.
Yeah.
We are moving straight to where the axis where we see lions.
Yeah.
So can we move? Can we make a move from here now?
Yes. One thing that we are shooting.
On our way, I asked the ranger that was with us the last time he saw an elephant or lion in this reserve. He said about 2 years back that the population of these animals had drastically reduced or totally gone extinct as a result of poaching. We walked further, then came across hyena droppings, body prints of a crocodile near the riverbank. We spotted a warthog family. A pair of water bug was also spotted having drinks at one of the rivers. Good number of baboons were also sighted. I was so disappointed from the safari trip. because I wanted seeing animals like the lion, elephant, hippopotamus, hyenas, and crocodile and the rest.
Yeah.
So this poaching problem remains the main problem you people are facing here.
Yeah.
You understand?
It's true.
So and it's the same problem they are having wildlife like this. You understand? It's having worldwide. You know the same problem. Come to Kenya, come to South Africa, come to Tanzania, all those East African countries. It's the same problem they're having, poaching problem. You understand? And they are still going after them. Government is still going after them. I think there is they attach this kind of what do you call it, a high prison sentence for any person caught in the act. You understand? Maybe like 30 years or 40 years imprisonment or thereabout. You understand? So it's a big crime for somebody to be poaching. So, but if Bauchi state government will, like, you understand, put in more eyes in this poaching, you understand, it's gonna reduce the problem you people are having to the barest minimum to like 30%. There's no way you can eradicate or as in kill this problem once and for all. There's no way it can be reduced. I mean, it can be abolished. You understand? But it can be reduced
It's
to the
true.
barest minimum.
It's true.
We're appealing to Bauchi state government to do something about this. You understand? If not, the number of animals here are reducing on daily basis, and we need to see animals in their numbers, in their natural habitat. You understand? That's the beauty of this tourism.
We
You
want
understand?
the governor of
I
Bauchi, they should
yes.
send this
Let's
WCS
let the government
out
of
of
Bauchi
this
state, you understand, do something and do the needful about this thing. And I think if such is done, you give it like 2 or 3 years, Bauchi State Yankari Game Reserve will return to what it used to be.
It's true.
We also took the opportunity to visit the Wiki Warm Spring, which is the biggest warm spring in Yankari Game Reserve, pumping millions of liters of water every day. It is known for its beauty and temperature of about 31 degrees Celsius.
This is a Wiki Warm Spring, and this is a natural spring water, very pure. It has a high percentage of purity, and like I was told, it's coming and emanating from this rock. You understand? Pumping millions of liters, into this spring, into this water, and by history, we were meant to believe that inside of this place there are what they call white stones, and those white stones, has health benefit and has healing powers. You understand? When it comes to skin infections, you understand? But you must immerse yourself inside the water. You must, to have that experience, you must dip yourself inside the water and then see that healing process take place. When I say healing process, I mean skin problems, anything skin related. So that is the history of those places. You understand? And I think many people have been here and they have testified and they have seen things. You understand? Even some people that were here, they were living testimonies of what the wonders of this water. So they are all coming from this rock naturally, pumping this water, millions of liters from it into this spring on daily basis. So I think it's part of what people should know about this beautiful place. Thank you very much.
Out of curiosity to see a lion, I asked if there was a zoo in Bauchi where I can at least see a lion, and I was informed that the zoo in Gombe State at the Gombe State University happened to be the place to see a lion. And with all enthusiasm, we head out for Gombe. When we arrived Gombe, we were welcomed by the beautiful and the clean landscape of the town and the university. The spotted hyenas were the first animal we saw when we arrived at the zoo. They had intimidating head size and body too. We got the zoo attendant to throw in a half-chopped goat meat, and the fight for food got loose when the male hyena came out of his cave to grab the meat. With one of the strongest jaws in the animal kingdom and bone-crushing bite force, The male overpowered the female hyena and left the meat. So we compensated her with a little piece of meat. And at the end, it seems like she wanted saying thank you for the treat. We also met different species of monkeys, but we didn't see a lion or an elephant. And again, we were referred to Jos Wildlife Park, where we would see lions and elephants. Finally, on arriving Jos Wildlife Park, we met an elephant. This happens to be the only surviving elephant out of the three. The other two died few years back. It is known as the African savanna elephant. It can grow up to a maximum height of 12 feet. This elephant can eat for 22 hours. This elephant has a lifespan of about 70 to 80 years with a gestation period of 2 years. But the sad news is that she's the only surviving elephant in Jos, and she might not have a mate, to help her reproduce. We also came across other animals like the ostrich, crocodiles, python, the eagle, but yet no lion. Does this mean we are gradually losing our wildlife? Does this mean our reserves are no longer worthy for tourist attractions? Where are the animals that were here when the reserve was open? What are the government doing about this? These are the questions I leave us with. And until next time, I remain Ikenna Oba, the CEO, Lisbon Motion Pictures Nigeria Limited, Lisbon Productions in short form. Thank you very much.